All started with us creating a table T-chart for reasons for distance learning and against, and we asked you to make a decision whether you're for or against. Then you were to take that decision and say, I am for or against. That's our big idea. In an argument, we need certain elements which are discussed on this page. Now, our claim is where you're going to state your belief. So in this example, I'm for distance learning. And then a reason will be obviously the same color. It's symbol terms. It's the arrow that hits that target. And my reason would be, well, one reason teenagers need more sleep is that teenagers need more sleep, and with distance learning, they get more of it. That's my reason for why I'm for distance learning. Then yellow confuses sometimes. It does not need to. It's the light of day facts. What do I know about having more sleep during distance learning? Well, I know that most days it starts at 9 a.m. and that this gives more time to sleep. It's simply you're stating the obvious facts. Now you need an example. Now you could find a scientific example that talks about why sleep is really important for teenagers, or you can give, for our simple argument here, just an example from your own life. Well, here's the example. I pretended I'm a student. I said I usually go to sleep at 10. I wake up at 8:30. That's 10.5 hours of sleep. That's a huge amount of sleep. Now that has gone from blue, my main blue, and I support it with my reason, and then I went to yellow, and green is always evidence. I have to bring my essay back to blue, my paragraph. So how do I do that? I'm going to explain how that evidence shows that my claim is true. My belief is a good one, that distance learning, I'm for it. So here I'm going to use one of these starters. There's starters for each one of these. I said this shows, and I'm going to explain how that shows I'm getting more sleep, and that during school I would not get that much sleep if I was reporting to the classroom because I have to get up earlier. I probably have more homework, go to bed later. I'm explaining all that. And then why the red? This is an element of an argument. You put the brakes on and you say, hey, wait a minute, I'm going to admit another side. So in my red right here, I said, you know what? Others say, and I used this starter, that distance learning is a bad thing. They said because there's so many distractions. Well, if I let that red stay, I lost my blue. My main blue is this target of my claim. I got to defend with my rebuttal. And so I say, while this may be true, and you can use any of these starters. And I said, while this may be true, if there's distractions in distance learning, you can move wherever you want in your house. So here's my part about why this is not true, this distraction, why you can overcome that distraction. So I had to bring my essay back to blue. And then finally, I'm going to bring my message of my claim, my target, to the real world. I'm going to say, you know what? Taking into account what has been said, we better have distance learning allows more sleep, and it should be an option. Even in the future, after COVID, we should have the option to have distance learning to give kids the sleep they need because the school schedule is always so early. There's my essay. Now I'm going to copy and paste each section, and I'm going to put them here, and I'm going to separate each one and give a space by going like this. I'd make a text box, and I go here to my color, and I make sure first I'm blue, and I paste, and it's going to go blue. Then after I paste it, so I'm going to paste my answer right here. My first one, I'm for distance learning, my claim. So I'm just giving you an example. I would paste that. But first I secure and make sure my color is blue, and I paste it. But then I need a space in between my sentences. So I'm going to make it clear. And then I go to my next sentence. And I'm going to go to one reason is that, and I'm going to copy and paste that, and I'll just show you this, and then I'll leave you guys to it on your own. So one reason is that. Now I'm ready for my reason. It is blue, but it's better to have that space in between. So I'm going to click in here. I'm going to make sure I have that space. I'm going to make sure it goes clear. Then I'm going to put my next sentence. Now, it didn't get copied the way I wanted, so I'm going to make sure it is blue. Okay? So now there's my next one. And then I'm going to be going to yellow. So I'm going to copy and paste my whole paragraph just like this. Thank you.